Hey everybody, Stefan Molyneux from Free Domain. Hope you're doing well. Thank you everyone so much for your very kind birthday wishes. Yes, today is the day I turn 54. I guess the first two numbers of a pretty good Canadian band. And here I am out here in the fall as I enter into, I suppose, the autumn of my life. Of course, a time for reflection and review. And I just want to tell you guys, yeah, it's been one hell of a year, hell of a tough year. For philosophy, for me, for the world as a whole, of course, and I've been proven right in ways that even I did not anticipate, and my prescient warnings about China and biomanipulation of viruses and so on, yeah, it's turned out to all be alarmingly, terrifyingly true, and it's the kind of thing you don't want to be right about, but you kind of know that you are, so I hope that the work that I've done has helped you to prepare for these things. And I just wanted to mention, I guess I'm in a gift-giving kind of mood because, you know, when you're a cancer survivor, every year is a gift that you don't take for granted. So yeah, if you want to help out the show, listen, I mean, 15 years I've been doing this philosophy stuff, 15 years in the public sphere, and almost 750 million downloads of philosophy shows. I've had over 10 million of my free books downloaded and read, and I'm working right now on a book, Peaceful Parenting, which I will also be releasing for free. So for 15 years, I've been duking it out with the dastardly devils in the public space, and we've made it through, and we continue. And this is all, you know, I have no sponsors, no ads. I give away all but one of my books, and I'm incredibly proud of that and incredibly grateful to everyone out there who's made this possible and continues to make it possible. So not to go on too long, I just wanted to give you guys something. So there's a couple of things I wanted to point out for, I guess, kind of gifts to you from what it is that I'm doing here. So the first is my documentary series on California has all been compiled into one video. It's 3.5 hours long, but you know, if you're home, you've got some time to watch it, and it's really, really important to understand it's not just about California, it's about the West as a whole. Interviews, street interviews, expert interviews, thoughts, arguments, beautiful vistas, and I hope that you will check it out. It's called Sunset in the Golden State. The link is fdrurl.com/ca. I'll put the links to that below. Please check that out. It's free and it's great. Now, the second thing is I've got two novels. I know. For those of you who know me as a semi-political talking head guy, I actually started out in these crazy realms of public squares as a novelist. I was a creative writer and an actor and a playwright, of course, in my youth. And books that I've written, I'm just reading, well, I'm rereading one of them now and reading it as a free audiobook. I hope you will check it out. It's called Almost. It's a wild and powerful story about an English family and a German family and the way that their lives interact and collide, and that they love and fight from the First World War to the Second World War. Fair amount of family history, I guess, of mine in there. And given that it looks like America, at least, is entering into the Weimar phase, the aspects of the novel which deal with the rise of Nazism in Germany are very, very important to listen to. And it's a great book. You can get that at fdrurl.com/almost. And it's a free audiobook. I hope you would check that out. The other thing is I've gathered together my, I think some of my greatest and most powerful interviews, and there is now on my website at freedomain.com a menu item called Interviews where you can go and check out these interviews. I've done over 800 interviews over the past 15 years, and some of them are fantastic. Well, most of them are fantastic, but I've gathered together what I thought were the very best, and not to have them lost to the memory hole. They're available now at freedomain.com. Just click on Interviews. And I suppose the last one is another novel that I worked on. It's been called The Great Canadian Novel by a reviewer with a PhD, and I hope that you would check it out. It's called The God of Atheists, and it's about corruption in the Western world. Of course, a big theme that we all have to deal with at the moment. It's available for free, the audiobook. It's at fdrurl.com/TGOA for The God of Atheists, TGOA. I hope that you will check that out, and thank you, everyone. I'm not done, not by a long shot, and I really, really appreciate everybody's words of support in these times when the digital burning of the Library of Alexandria is well underway. And yay, you know, the world has graduated from giving philosophers hemlock to merely deplatforming them, which I suppose It's not quite as much progress as we'd like in 2,500 years, but I guess we'll take up progress where we can. And of course, if you value what it is that I'm doing, if you like to follow me on the alternative platforms that I'm now on, which I think someday will become the mainstream, please help me out at freedomain.com/donate. That's freedomain.com/donate. Massively, massively appreciated. As I said, it's been a year of just constant body blows for philosophy, for reason, for evidence, for rational thought as a whole, but you can, of course, do your bit to help out. It's my birthday. These are my 4 gifts to you. Again, if you find what I do helpful and valuable, and I hope that you do, please, freedomain.com/donate. Lots of love from out here. I'll talk to you soon.